Hello students, today let us watch a video on probability. Before knowing about probability, few important concepts are very important, and to understand those concepts will help you in your problem solving skills. Okay, so now first I would like to explain you about deterministic experiment and random experiment. Okay, so what is deterministic experiment? Okay, when you know that this result is going to happen. Okay, before when you start an experiment, example for in a laboratory. Okay, when you for example when you take a genetic determination, you know, okay, this is going to happen. Okay, so that type of experiments are called as genetic experiment. When it comes for random experiment, it is all about hitting the target. Okay, when hitting the target while the arrow is on the air or in the air, you might not know whether the result, okay, whether it is going to hit or not. Okay, so that is called as random experiment. When you don't know the exact result, that type of experiment, but you know the result, but when the experiment is happening you might not know the result. So that type of experiments are called as random experiment. Okay, so next, what is an experiment? An experiment is which can produce well-defined outcome is called an experiment. Okay, when you call it as an experiment, you know that this is going to happen. So that is called as experiment. Random experiment, you know all the possible outcomes. When you toss a coin, you know you are going to get either head or tail. Okay, so in that case you know the result, all the possible outcomes you know, but you don't know what is the exact outcome, what is the predicted exact outcome you are going to get in advance. So that type of experiment is called as random experiment. Okay, so now rolling a dice. Okay, so when you roll a dice, okay, of an unbiased dice, okay, you don't know which side you're going to end up, so that is unbiased dice. A dice is a solid scope, so a dice has got 6 sides. Okay, when you throw a dice, the outcome, the number that appears on its upper face is the one you're going to get. Okay, so that is the result. So sample space. Okay, so a sample space of this type of experiment is 6. So when you roll a dice, that is also a type of random experiment. When the dice is rolling, you might not know which number you're going to get on the upper face. Now next, a tossing a coin. Okay, when you toss a coin, you're going to get a head or tail. Okay, so when it is, these are the possible outcomes that you're going to get, but when the coin is up in the air, you will not know that it is going to end up in head or tail. So that is why this type of experiments are random in nature. Now, another example is drawing a card from a shuffled cards. Okay, there are 52 cards. When you get a cards, you all play cards, right? So when you buy a card, you will have 52 cards in it. So 13 cards, that means 13 cards in each sort, that is spade, club, heart and diamonds. Cards of spades and clubs are black cards. Cards of heart and diamonds will be the red cards. There are 4 honored cards. Honor cards is for nothing but kings, queens, jacks, and these are also called as face cards. So please remember all the terms, because when solving the problems, you will be getting all these terms in the question. So if you know the question only, you can answer. Okay, so the another type of segregation, one spade will have one king card, one queen, one jack and one ace, 2 to 10 cards. Okay, number cards you will be getting. Club is also, it is in black color. It will have one king, one queen, and similarly all the 13 cards are segregated. Okay, so please have a look at it. These are the deck of cards. Okay, so when you have a deck of cards, suppose, okay, whenever you might be thinking why I'm showing you all the types of cards. Okay, now in each cards, whenever you have a deck of card, you will get a heart and diamond in red color, spade and club in black color. Okay, all the cards, all type of cards will have one ace. So number of random experiments, suppose the total number of ace is going to be 4, the number of other cards 13, then face cards will be 3 in each. Okay, so that 3 cards in each, 3 cards in each faces you will be getting, that is king, queen and jack. Okay, and one ace, so 4 packs. Heart will have one ace card, diamond will have one ace card, and similarly spade and club will have one ace card. So this is how the number of cards. Okay, so suppose when you have get the question you should know all these three types of experiments very clearly. Okay, these three types of experiments are very important when it comes for solving problems in probability. So random, these are all the examples of a random experiment. So thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned for